This is the KRUI News at Noon, brought to you in part by the Daily Iowan. This is KRUI, Iowa City.
It is noon in Iowa City. The temperature is 18 degrees, and for KRUI, this is the latest news with Alyssa, Klostermann, and Andrew Roberts. Here are the headlines for this Thursday morning. 2 officers down, basketball back in action, and a UI student expelled.
University of Iowa student gets expelled for threatening his professors on social media. The former student posted a picture to a Chinese social media site threatening he would let teachers experience the fear of Lu Gong, a former Chinese gunman in the 1991 shooting on campus. A university scholar translated the post and took action. The student also previously posted pictures of and with firearms. Student Han Shong-ni was expelled on February 2nd and left the U.S. voluntarily on February 4th. Since Ni left voluntarily, he is allowed back into the United States whenever he pleases. Ni was able to get the gun with an Iowa hunting license.
The final polls are in. Trump and Sanders swept New Hampshire and clinched their first wins during this primary season after both candidates finished in second place in the Iowa caucuses by narrow margins. On the Republican side, Trump received 35% of vote, doubling the runner-up. Sanders owned the Democratic race, topping Hillary Clinton with 60% of voter support. The candidates now turn their attention towards South Carolina and Nevada.
Sticking in the political sphere, 2 presidential candidates have terminated their candidacy following the primary in New Hampshire. Republican Carly Fiorina made the announcement Wednesday afternoon on Facebook saying, although she is no longer running for president, she will continue to fight for Americans whose expectations are not met with the current system. Along with Fiorina, New Jersey Governor Chris Christie also parted ways with the race following a 6th-place finish for the Republican Party.
2 Maryland police officers were shot and killed Wednesday. Police were called to a local Panera Bread store because of suspicion to an odd man. 67-year-old David Evans was wanted in Florida for attacking police. He shot the first officer as he came near him in the restaurant. Evans fled the store and then entered a shootout, killing the second officer before he himself was killed. Police continue to investigate the motive for Evans' killing.
The United States government sued Ferguson, Missouri Wednesday, just one day after the Ferguson City Council turned down an agreement that would try to mend a broken relationship of police, courts, and low-income minorities in the town. The lawsuit was filed in civil rights court by the U.S. Justice Department. Ferguson has been under the national limelight for almost 2 years following the murder of a black male by a Ferguson police officer. The suit says Ferguson continually denies the rights to minority residents as a way to earn revenue for the town.
Both of the Hawkeye basketball teams are back in action tonight. The men's team are on the road against Indiana as the Big Ten Conference's 2 highest-scoring teams meet at 8 p.m. The outcome of tonight's game could alter the Big Ten championship title race. The women's return to Carver Hawkeye Arena to try to snap the 2-game losing streak with a huge victory against the Big Ten Conference leaders and 6th-ranked Ohio State Buckeyes.
And while both Hawkeye basketball teams are excited to get back on the court, Iowa City students are not enthusiastic about a new change. The Iowa City City Council had a 7-0 vote in favor of starting elementary and middle schools in the area earlier. Elementary students will now report to class at 7:55 a.m., and middle and high school students will begin at 8:50.
Dig out those Elsa costumes because the Snow Queen is coming to Broadway. Disney announced plans to bring a stage musical of Frozen in spring of 2018. Frozen will join the other 2 Disney shows running on Broadway, The Lion King and Aladdin.
Finally, a quick look at the weather forecast for Iowa City. It is sunny with a slight gust of wind. Right now, the temperature is 18 degrees. And for KRUI News, this is Andrew Roberts and Alyssa Klostermann.